All right. Hello viewers, welcome to my channel. As the common entrance is far approaching, we'll be intentional in helping these children to pass their exams. My videos are intentional, and like I said, they are splitted into categories: the simple one, the medium, and the other section. Today we'll make series 5 of our common entrance strategies. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the class with us. Let's start from the simple stage. For the simple stage, the question says a line that cut a circle into 2 unequal parts is called A. We have a circumference, B. We have a chord, C. Diameter, D. We have a segment. The answer to this question is a chord. A diameter divides a circle into equal parts, but the key word there is unequal. So the unequal, the line that divides a circle into unequal parts is called what? Chord. Thank you. Circumference is just to go around, while segment is a region bounded by an arc and a chord. Thank you. Question 2. Find the LCM of 18, 27, and 36. Start from the least prime number, which is 2, and that will give you 9. 2 cannot go in 27, so you repeat 27. 2 in 36, that will give you 18. 2 can still go. Repeat 9, since 2 cannot go. Repeat 27. And then 2 in 18, that's 9. Now 2 cannot go, you step up to the next prime number, which is 3. 3 in 9 is 3. 3 in 27 is 9. 3 in 9 is 3. Move on to the next prime number, which is still 3. 3 here, 1. 3 here, you have 3. 3 here, you have 1. And the last step, 3 here, 1, 1, 1. So you multiply. 3 times 3, that is 9. 9 times 3, that is 27. So you have 27 times 2 times 2, 4. So you multiply 27 by 4. 4 times 7, that's 28. Carry 2. 4 times 2, that's 8 plus 2. You have 10. And the answer is what? C. Moving on to question 3. Change 0.45 to fraction. Pick the digits after decimal point, and that is what? 45. Over how many digits? You have 2 digits, so you have 1 and 2 zeros. The 2 zeros is because we have 2 digits after decimal point. Then you start reducing. Looking at this number, 5 can go in it. 5 in 45 is 9. And 5 in 10, you have 2. 2. And then 5 in 0, you have 0. So you have 9 over 20. That is B. Moving on to question 4. We're told that x squared is equal to 169. To find x, you have to take the square root of both sides. And when you take the square root of both sides, the square cancels square root. And if you know your perfect square, you will agree with me that 13 times 13 will give you 169. So square root of 169 is 13. But the question says we should find x minus 5. Notice there is a trap here for everybody that would not be careful, because we have found that x to be 13 and it was part of our option, which is option A. But that's not the question. The question says x minus 5. So you have 13 minus 5, and that will give you 8. So your answer is C. Moving on to question 5. This is we have two signs there, which is negative and a positive. So the first thing that I will encourage you to do is to rearrange. And when you rearrange, addition comes first, meaning you have 6 squared plus 5, because this is a positive number, this is a negative number, there's a positive number. So put all the positive together, then you can do the needful. 6 squared means 6 times 6, which is 36, plus 5. And 5 squared means 5 times 5, which is 25. 36 plus 5 will give you 41 minus 25. And then you carry on with this, 41, 25. So you borrow 1 from here, you have 3. The 1 comes here as 11. 11 minus 5, you have 6. 3 minus 2, you have 1. So your answer is 16. Option D. Medium stage. Let's go. Let's go. We have James can run twice as fast as Emmanuel. James can run twice as fast as Emmanuel. So James can run twice as fast as Emmanuel. Now we're told that if Emmanuel takes 48 minutes, and we're told that James can run faster, meaning James will spend less time to cover the distance. So for us to find James' own, all you need to do is to divide the 46 divided by 2, and that will give you 23, and the answer is B. A lot of students, I'm 100% sure, will pick 92 because of the word twice as faster. If James is twice as faster, then he will spend less time to finish or to cover the distance. Thank you. Question 7. 4/5 of an electric pole is above. So if 4/5 is above, and then we're told that if 3 meter is inside 4 meter rather, what is the length above the ground? We're looking for the length above the ground. So first of all, this is a fraction above. I will encourage you find fraction inside immediately, and the fraction inside will be 1 minus above 4/5, and that will give you 1 out of 5. Now you compare these two together, meaning 1/5 is equal to 4 meters. And the question said we should find the length above the ground. The length above the ground is 4/5, 4 out of 5, which we're sure it will give us more. And the more is 4 out of 5, then divided by, because the concept is more over less, divided by 1/5. Then you multiply by 4 meters. Then apply your KCF, which is 4/5 times 5/1 times 4 meters. 5 cancel 5, and you have 4 times 4, which will give you 16 meters. So your answer is what? A. Moving on to question 8. Gerard walked 10 kilometers. That's the distance. In 20 minutes. That's the time. And then the question says find the speed in kilometers per hour. And speed is distance over time. So what I need to do is to change the time to hour. And to change meaning to hour, all you need to do is to divide by 60. And when you reduce, you have 1/3. So you can plug in your information here. Distance is 10 kilometers. Time is 1/3 hour. Then you move this up. So you have 10 times 3. So your unit will be in kilometer per hour, which is what? 30 kilometer per hour. So our answer is option B. Moving on to question 9. A certain number is divided by 23. The result is 34. A certain number, let me just give you a clear picture of it. We're looking for this number, is divided by 23. The result is 34. And after you're done, there's a remainder of 17. When you have such expression, what we're looking for is actually called the dividends. And the formula for dividends, call it D, is your quotient, which is your answer, times the divisor, then plus the remainder. So what we're doing here is the quotient, which is 34, divisor, which is 23, then at the end you add remainder, which is 17, and that is all. So let's go. 34, 23, 3 times 4, 12, carry 1, 3 times 3, 9 plus 1, 10, 2 times 4, 8, 2 times 3, 6. And when you add up, you have 2, 8, 7. Then we add 17 to this number. So you have 9, 9, and 7. So our answer is option D. Moving on to question 10. A student was requested to multiply 4, 7, 6 times 6. By mistake, he wrote 472. Instead, by how much was it wrong? All you do is to multiply the 2, then take the difference. 6 times 6, 36. Carry 3. 6 times 7, that's 42. Plus 3, 45. Carry 4. 6 times 4, 24. Plus 4, that's 28. So I'm done with this. 6 times 2 here, 12. Carry 1. 6 times 7, that's 42. Plus 1, 43. Carry 4. 6 times 4, that's 24. Plus 4, 28. So this is what you have. Then you take the difference. So 2, 8, 5, 6. 2, 8, 3, 2. And that will give me 4. This will give me 2. And that is it. So my answer is option A. Add stage. Wow. Oh, I see title, it's simple. But take note, it's just add stage. Let's move on. Number 11. A town planned to build a town hall. Each man is to pay $20, while the women, each woman will pay 10 naira, $10.50. The total amount collected was $1,320. If there are 45 men, just multiply by 45. And that's 0, 0, 8. So you have 0, 0, 9. So this is for the men. They say how many women, and this is for each. This is for each. Okay, so let's take out 900 from the total, and whatever we have left will be the sum for the women. So we have 0, 2, 13 minus 9 will give you 4. So $420 is for the women. So how do we know the number of women that would contribute this 420? Just divide. So you have $420 divided by $10.50. You can move the decimal point twice and add 2 zeros here. So you have 4200 over 1050. The dollars cancel out. 1 0 cancel 1 0. 5 here, you have 2 and 1. 5 in 42, you have 8. Remainder 2. 5 in 20, you have 4. 5 in another 0, you have 0. So you can also use 3 if you want to, or 7. If I use 7, I have 3. If I use 7 there, 1, remainder 1. 7 in 14, you have 2 with another 0. 3 here, you have 1. 3 here, you have 4 and 0. So what we have gotten is 40. So we have 40 women that will contribute to make a total of 1,320. All right. Question 12 says, Shalom decide to give his younger brother 20% of her allowance this week for helping her with her chores. If Shalom end up giving his brother $8.20, so we can just set it up like 20% equal to what? $8.20. How much was our allowance for the week? As we're looking for the whole, which is always 100%, and the comment is what I always love to see in student book, more over less. So we have 100 over 20. I've ripped out the percentage times $8.20. 20 here 1, 20 here you have 5. So this is 5 times $8.20. 5 times 0 is 0. 5 times 2 is 10. Carry 1. 5 times 8 is 40 plus 1, 41. Don't forget your decimal point and your dollars. So your answer is $41. Moving on to question 13. Declan always puts 3 over 4 of his weekly allowance into savings and use the rest as spending money. Let's find immediately fraction spent. So fraction spent will be 1 minus 3 over 4 because all in fraction is 1. Take out what he put into what? Savings. And then what you have left is 1 over 4. How did I get 1 over 4? Just do your denominator minus numerator when you have 1 minus any fraction. And that will give you 1 over 4. Now, we're told that if he earned $18 this week for his allowance, how much money will be for spending? So what will be for spending is the fraction for spending times the total. And the total is what? 18. 2 here, 9. And then we have 9 over 2. Don't forget it's in dollars. Change it to decimal. That's 4.5. Add 0 to it. And that is $4.50. Moving on to question 14. Based on the following chart of exchange rate, if Abdulbasit had 1 unit of currency from each country, which is worth less? The key word there, we're looking for the one that is worth less in US dollars. And look at the table, we have the currency, Australian, Britain, Indian, Europe. And then we have the foreign value equivalent to 1. Of students will pick the tell you this the one that is worth less, the one that is bigger, because Imagine giving out 45.45 in exchange of what? $1. That means this money is what less? And the answer is Britain. B. Last question. A plane takes off from New York at 10:30 a.m. It flies to Chicago in 2 hours, 43 minutes. Stop for 40 minutes at Chicago and fly back to New York in 2 hours, 50 minutes. When does it come back to Lagos? When does it come back to New York? It should be New York. When does it come back to New York? All right, so add all this, and then you have 3, 4 plus 4, 8 plus 5, that's 13. So you have 133 minutes. 2 plus 2, you have 4 hours. But you can change minutes to hours. 60 minutes equal to 1 hour. So multiple of 60 you can get here. 2 of such, that's 120 minutes. And the 120 minute is equivalent to 2 hours. So you're adding 2 hours you're taking from the minute. So you have 3, 1, that's what is left on the minute. On the hour, you have 6 hours. Then add them to when you took off at first. That's 6, 13. And that will give you 43, and this will give you 16. This is what we call 24 hours clock. And if you look at all the options, they left it in 12 hours clock. So take out 12 from this, and then you have 43. 16 minus 12, that will give you 4. Now the question is, am I picking AM? Am I picking PM? No, because what you have here is more than 12, so you're picking PM. If it is less than 12, then you're picking AM. So my answer is option B. Boom. We have come to the end of series 5. Thank you for watching, and please do not forget to subscribe if you really enjoy my content, so that you get notification when we drop new videos. Share it with friends, comment on topics that you know still challenge you, and I'll make it simpler for you. Thank you very much. See ya in the next video.